Hey there, folks. Welcome back. It's been a while, I know. Been interesting last few months between stuff with work and truck driving on the side, and then my dog Bella, had to put her down a couple months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. Just old. Joints were bad, so had to put her down for the better. We're getting through it. The John Deere is no longer with us. It had a nasty leak coming out of the seals on the hydraulic pump. Couldn't get nobody to work on it. It blew. Middle of a job, brush hogging. It was a mess. Couldn't get anyone to work on it for 2-3 months. Dealer wanted $7,000 in 6 months, and that just wasn't going to happen for it. I mean, it was a good machine, but for as old as it is, and I only had 13,000 into it, and I got 3 years of use out of it. So we took it up to Schmock's by Pendleton and auctioned it off. Went for 9,000, so not bad. After their cut, we're getting 8,200 back, so not bad. I'm just waiting on that check. And we had the old dually. Had some very misfortune, just sitting out here in the driveway. Just sitting here on a Friday. I was out in the 6-7 finishing up a job somewhere. I can't remember where. And it was on a Friday. I came back home, and I come up over the hill, over the road there, and there's a bunch of cop cars and fire trucks at my place here. I'm like, okay. I pull up. Somebody creamed the dually. This was about a month ago, I think. She's very sad looking now. That's a table that was sitting way over the guy hit. Yeah, so much for that new front end that we had done. The new steer tires, The doors don't really like to open now on either side of the front. Tweaked the frame a bit, pretty much ruined the majority of the front end. Tweaked the doghouse. It's a mess. It destroyed the passenger battery. It's totaled. I mean, it could probably be fixed if someone really wanted to, but I'm not. No, I got a check out of it. I was hoping to get more, but not too bad. The wheel was pointing the other way on this side. That's how hard it hit, and kind of screwed everything up. The column's real sloppy now. I think the steering knuckle's busted also. But I will probably be selling some parts off of it. I'm probably keeping the engine and the 6-speed. Maybe the rear axle, I don't know. Might try to build something or put it in something. I do have this 05 F250 that's very nice, other than the back bumper and spot on the driver's side of the door and the rocker panel and stuff. I'm considering putting it in. It's got a V10 in it, and it's got a crazy kind of knocking noise, but it's weird. I don't know if it's something serious or maybe a baffle. I know those have a baffle on the valve cover, and they break off and they rattle around and make all kinds of silly noise. Other than that, it runs good. I mean, it drives down the road and it doesn't do anything, and there's no metal in the oil or nothing, and you can't feel anything on the oil pan. We'll see. I got it pretty cheap. It's a pretty nice truck for what it is. Also picked up this 06 GMC. It's just a 2-wheel drive, but it's really clean. It was like a milestone truck. They take them out on the highways, set up cones, and pull message boards with them. It's a pretty nice work truck. Got it cheap. Used it some, just picking up stuff for the business. Hoping to flip that one, get some money off of it, help live through the winter. Still got big black here and a gray one. Debating on selling that. I don't know. Just kind of not using it as much as I thought, but I mean, it's still handy to have 2 dump trailers around. I mean, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Got the Kubota here, one of the Kubotas. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. I bought this at, what is it? I think Schmock's fall auction for like $2,700. Got a new deck on the neck and on the bed there. As you can see, the ramps need some work. Could use a nice sandblasting. Needs brakes, but good trailer. Got winch mount on it and stuff. Good trailer. It's a heavy trailer. It's 13-ton rated. And today, I just picked up with the 6.7. We went over to Arthur, Illinois, about a 2-hour trip, one way, and we bought a like new 2019 Lamar 40-foot triple axle. It's I think 21,000 rating. It's a really nice trailer. Got a really good deal on it. It was a trade-in, I guess. Got slide-in ramps. Not real big on, pulling ramps out like we had to do with the dump trailers, but this thing's probably going to see a lot of use hauling for my parents, hauling just big things they build for various places. They have a fab shop. I can't remember if I mentioned that yet in any videos, but we have the big Lamar with us. I'm still going to keep this trailer though, the Overbuilt. It's the brand. It's made in Iowa, I think. We're still going to keep it for around here. I mean, it's a 20 plus 5, I think, with the dovetail, 5-foot dovetail. Going to keep that for the skid steer and the Mini, and if I need to, transport anything that's not much longer than 25 foot, because we can get in and out a lot better. But yeah, that's about it for most of the changes around here. A lot of stuff just sitting everywhere. I really need to clean this place up, but it's winter time, and we hate winter so much. I don't know why we still live in Indiana, but we do. We still hate winter. We complain about it all the time. All the time. Our weather makes no sense. Some days you can go from running your heat in the morning to air conditioning, and then you're back to running your heat. It just makes no sense at all. I really need to get this shop re-insulated more. I mean, it's got some, as you can see, but it just really needs good spray and insulation, and then like OSB board over that, or sheet metal would be really nice. But last I knew, the metal was pretty salty still. So we'll probably just freeze in here. I mean, it's better than outside. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's way better than being outside, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably it for most of the changes. Yep, just been kind of buying a few things at some of these auctions, turn around, selling them, make some extra money to live off of for winter. Trying to get some stuff lined up for kind of a little bit of hot shot hauling. I really don't want to do nothing crazy, just mainly around the state. I've got my for-hire tag. I might look into, if we get enough to go out of state, if we get several things going, I'll probably get a US DOT tag for that, and jump through the rest of the hoops on all that stuff. But for now, we're just really staying in state. I don't really want to go out of state very much if I can avoid it. I've been hauling a little bit for some of the Amish folks south of us in the next county, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Hopefully it'll pick up. We can make some more money off that, I hope, because that would be nice, because we're not making near as much off of running the skid loader and the mini excavator. It's just, there's too much competition, and it's such a saturated market here. It's horrible. You've got tons of people that are just doing stuff way too cheap. Like, I mean, I understand making a deal, especially if you know someone, but like, if you're running 3 pieces of equipment and 2 trucks and you're doing it for half of what it costs to rent them, that just doesn't add up at all. And I ain't gonna do that. I mean, I'll give someone a deal, but nope, not out here giving out handouts to everybody. That doesn't pay the bills, and it definitely doesn't pay for fuel, insurance, or any of that stuff at all. Yeah, hopefully springtime though, everything will pick up, hauling and running the equipment more. Did some grain hauling for a friend of mine. He's a pretty big farmer around here, and we did that for, I don't know, probably 7 weeks straight. Did most of it during the day, and some days I'd do my stuff in the morning, and then I would, go haul for them, go hop in one of the Peterbilts, haul mainly corn, but did haul some soybeans, mostly corn. And that was nice. I hadn't drove a semi in quite a while. I kind of missed that, so that was nice, getting back in the saddle and some nice extra money. I mean, heck, that's been most of my auction money, which I was bad. I should have been a good boy and not spent most of that money. I should have just kept it for winter, but spend money to make money, so it's what it is. Yeah, we've been tinkering on this stuff. I've got the 05 in here. It's a 250 XLT. It's a pretty nice truck. There's I don't even know, I think it's just an XL base model outside up over the hill that I bought too. It's got a 5.4 in it, with a real lovely passenger manifold leak on it. It runs good other than that, and we cannot seem to get brake fluid to the front calipers, so that's kind of interesting. Don't know if something's clogged up in one of the lines, or the hoses are rotted and they've collapsed on themselves, or whatever. They suck in from the inside. And it's got a really nifty homemade floor shifter in it. I guess I don't know what they did. I don't know if a cable broke or what it was. Something with the column. Column shift don't work no more at all. But it runs and moves pretty good for what it is and for what I gave for it. But we got all 3 of those from the same auction. GMC, we drove home though. I didn't drive it, but a friend of mine did behind us pulling these. And it did good. I mean, it runs 80 mile an hour. It's a really clean truck, especially for being, a highway work truck. And it's really not rusty. I don't know if they didn't drive it in the winter or what, but I mean, it's just like really clean. It's got the rack on it. Tommy liftgate works excellent. I love it. The thing is so nice. And you got to move appliances or something. It's great. Got good tires on it. It's only 2-wheel drive. That's the only thing I don't really like about it. But other than that, I mean, it's a good truck. Runs good. It's just a base model, and crank windows and everything. But I mean, it's still pretty nice. Got a neat little toolbox there. It's kind of high miles, but they seem to have taken care of it, and it shifts really well. I would be super impressed if the original transmission is in this thing. Like, really impressed. But I might keep it for a little bit. I don't know. It just depends. Like, especially if I get some more things to do, hauling away stuff, picking things up. That liftgate's really nice for that. But if not, we might just try flipping it. So, yeah. If there's something you guys think you might be interested in, maybe picking up off of me, just let me know. Comment or message, whatever. But yeah, that one might be hanging around for a while. Debating on this 05 V10 here. I just don't know about it. It'd be nice if we could fix it cheaply, not put a lot of money in it, send it down the road. But then again, I also wouldn't mind putting the Cummins in it, because that would be cool. And it's full drive, so I would have a 4-wheel drive Cummins, 5.9 Cummins, and I've got the 6.7, obviously. But yeah, I've been looking around at trucks, and they're just, it's crazy. The whole market's crazy. I mean, everything. It's not just trucks, it's equipment too. I mean, there's some deals, like I got good deals on these, but when you get on Marketplace or anywhere online, and most of them, I mean, it's double or triple what they were going for, used. And of course the new stuff's marked up. I mean, everything's up 10 to 20,000 from what it was a year ago or 2 years ago. And of course that fuel price isn't any good. It's slowly coming down, but it's still pretty hefty. Yeah, not fun stuff at all, especially when you're trying to run a business and people still don't want to pay you. That makes it even worse, or they haggle with you about prices. It is what it is. But yeah, still debating on what to do with this thing. It's a really nice truck, it is. Got just a wee bit of rust. It got a bed liner in it, leather seats, power seats also. It's got a 6-disc factory radio, stereo, whatever, auxiliary panel switch built in, and like brake controller built in. It's got the, not the push button, but the switchable, whatever you call it, full drive is on the dash, but it works. I mean, it kind of scared me. Not sure about the back window. I don't know. I think that's just manual, but I don't see nothing. Quit beeping. This thing is, I mean, it's a really nice truck, regardless. I mean, whether it needs a motor or not, it's a nice truck. It didn't do it that time. It just, let's get out and see if we can hear anything. Let me know what you think. I don't really know. I'm not much of a Ford guy. I mean, I've messed with them some, but it's been a while since I've messed with them too. Can't really feel anything on that valve cover or the other one, but it's, I don't know, it's weird. If anybody knows anything about these, I mean, feel free to comment, because I really don't know a whole lot about these V-twins, other than I've heard of several of them breaking a baffle off on the valve cover, and those will rattle around. And I know I've heard a pretty fair amount of them have some issues with the timing chain. I don't know how many miles is on this. The odometer doesn't light up. I'm assuming it's probably needing resoldered somewhere, a circuit on the back of the cluster. But everything else works on it. I mean, and it's got good oil pressure, doesn't run hot. Engine light's on, but other than that, I mean, it's, yeah. I don't know. I wonder. Oh. Yeah. There it is. I don't know. Don't know. Don't like it. I know that much. I don't like it. Quit beeping. I don't like it when things beep at me. Well, that's funny. So our exhaust is broken back here, and it's floating up through the stake pockets. Forget about stacks and all that stuff. We got stake pocket exhaust going here. Fancy. I'd like to see that elsewhere. But, yeah. I think that is going to be it for this. If any of you still watch my videos, I appreciate it. I ain't trying to get like 1 million fans or nothing, but I don't know. Just posting stuff, you know, sharing some stuff. I think we're gonna call it a night out here because it's cold. And it's about, I don't know, 6 o'clock. I need to put a clock up out here, a working clock. Close that hood. Ouch. Hopefully I can have another video fairly soon, sooner than the last. The door's probably gonna be loud. It's a good door, but it's just a little, so. It's here, so it's so, man. Yeah. Hopefully another video soon. Maybe some cool stuff, I don't know. Maybe just whatever. Anyways, if you would, just keep on liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. If you think you know something about this V10, feel free to let me know. Or if you're interested in something, just let me know. I mean, whatever, either or. Or if you think I should put the Cummins in it, the 5.9, the 24 valve, out of 3rd gen, let me know about that too. Or if you know anything about putting one in, definitely let me know about that, because that would be some handy information. And I really need to see if this transmission, if it will hold up to it. I'm sure it'll mount to it. You know, they sell mounting plates and everything, adapter plates. But if that'll hold up, because I really don't want to spend any more money on building a transmission, and I'm not sure if I want to go through the hassle of trying to make the 6-speed work, since it's set up for 2-wheel drive and this is 4-wheel drive, and I'm not going to have a 2-wheel drive trans on a 4-wheel drive truck if it's not hooked up. You know what I mean? But anyways, like, subscribe, comment, whatever, good stuff. But we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.